Oh boy, there it is, the cutest man in the leagues, and we are back with a brand new video. I want you guys to have a look at this clip, look at this gear. This is where we're kicking things off. We just got the rune crossbow, we're rocking rock shell legs and a Vrax brassard, but we have got a lot to get through. Gonna quick fire, loads of progress, loads of gains in this one, but I just want you to remember where we started this video, because when you see what we've got at the end, it's gonna be pretty shocked. There was our first Vorkaf kill coming in, and we unlocked our tier 6 relic, explosive strikes. I did not even know this thing worked in range. I thought it was melee whenever I unlocked it, but it actually works with range and mage, and the XP per hour is insane. We're getting over 3 million XP per hour at level 75 range, which is crazy. Instead here in Smashed Out, level 75 up to level 87. I wasn't paying much attention or anything, but have a look at this. You get 1.1k Slayer XP for killing the little dudes and 3000 XP for killing the big dudes, which is pretty awesome as long as you pay attention. I was like AFK a wee bit too hard and died a few times. You also get insane loot. I managed to pile up like loads of OB items. I got the Obsidian legs, which is a bit of an upgrade, loads of OB mauls, loads of OB capes, and I can sell them later on to get furies and stuff, which is pretty awesome. Probably the only person in the game to unlock this armor as well. It takes a few hours to unlock and it's only a 100 point task, but have a look at this. Full skeletal armor, and this is like a 100 point task. When did not? Oh, and the boots, yeah. Full skeletal armor, 100 points, looking like an absolute boss. Also got the full spined armor. Haven't got the rock shell yet because you have to kill crabs for it, like the giant rock crabs, and they take ages to kill, but I think I'll do it as well. Yeah, but have a look at that. I think I'll run about flexing the old skeletal armor because very few people chose Fremenic, and it's a very slow task, so I might be the only person in the game rocking this stuff at the minute. I decided to go over the giant crabs to smash out the full rock shell. Completely regretted it. It took me 4 hours. I actually got the boot drop on the floor and missed them, so I had to stay there for an extra hour to get the boot drop a second time, which kind of sucks. But there we go, 4 hours in, we got the full rock shell armor for 100 points. Decided to head over to God War, start smashing out some of these big upgrades. We got the dragon boots on the account, we killed our first krill. We actually got the dragon spear on KC2, but turns out it's only 1 in 42, so it's not even rare, so that doesn't really matter. Have to show you guys this though. This is how disgusting explosive strikes is at God Wars. You run into the room, you run to the east side of the boss, so all the minions are on his west side. Then whenever you attack him, or attack the minion, sorry, it will deal damage to the boss, but you can actually trap the boss so he can't hit you while you kill the minions. You can do this every time because you go into a private instance, they all spawn in the exact same spots. Run straight in, you can kill 2 of the biggest minions that deal damage to you, the mage and the melee. So you're only getting hit now by the ranged minion and Bandos, so you get loads less damage, you get 2 extra kills, 2 extra chances at a shard, and then you just finish off the boss, which is awesome. Absolutely love this tier 6 relic, really fun to use a boss in, really good for XP as well. The XP over here is just crazy. Building up a massive supply of obsidian items, hit 92 range. I'm going to stay here till 99 I think, and just leave and get slayer tasks every now and then. It's awesome, these things. I need to show you how good it is though. So you get loads of drops from these boys. They aren't aggro, they aren't aggressive, but if you attack the little dude, the little like level 79, I'll just show you guys actually. You attack this little level 79 dude, all the melee ones who are close will aggro you. There's actually no melee ones there. Right, you hit this dude, the melee dude right beside him will come towards you, but see if there's like 4 or 5 of them, or if you just come back from a slayer task finishing, you're aggroed to nobody. You hit one of the level 79s and loads of the big dudes walk towards you, which is awesome. It would be better if I could find like a slayer place that's multi, that is aggressive, so you can just chill there, you know, and everything will come towards you. But I don't think there is any of those in the leagues, or at least in my areas, couldn't think of any. Sometimes you do aggro the mage or the range, but this spot seems to be the best place in the cave for it. If the mage does come over, you just run a wee bit north and he'll de-aggro, and then you can just run back to your tiles, which is pretty cool. There's level 99 range coming in. That took no time at all. Actually missed the level up, it's so fast. But yeah, on our way to level 99 we got full obsidian, loads of OB capes, loads of OB mauls, loads of shields. We are sorted for Tokel now whenever I sell them all. Full obsidian, dragon defender, dragon boots. Some big upgrades already, but we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Gonna head back in, try a fire cape attempt again. In the previous episode we done one, but I was like chilling for HP all the time. It took us 89 minutes. Still happy, my first melee only fire cape in like a year, but we headed back in with explosive strikes, which is insane for Jad. You just stand on the west side of him and it auto aggroes all of the healers as they come in, which is pretty cool. It also is really good for like killing all the wee dudes in all the waves. So instead of an 89-minute fire cape, our second attempt was completed in 30 minutes. We shaved off 59 minutes, still not the fastest. We are going to get a few more gear upgrades, come back in and try for that sub 25 minute, but that is a big big time save. It was like way under half the time with that second attempt. Pretty awesome. We headed back over to the Isle Deserted, Fremenic Isle lands, and we smacked a wee snake there. That is Firminkin Isle quest completed, which gives you access to one of the strongest, I think it is the strongest helm in the game. The need is not face guard. Gonna go for it a wee bit later on, but it's just mainly doing that for some quest points and stuff, because we're going to be hitting Juna again pretty soon. Also smashed out Sins of the Father, which is a massive one. This one gives you a crazy amount of XP. I'm going to be putting all the XP lamps in Agility, because there's actually loads of tasks around Agility shortcuts. There's one in the Slayer Tower that you need, I think, 71 for, and there's one in Shiloh Village that you need 77 for. So I'm level 72 Agility. There's level 76 with just one of these tombs. You can actually use it 3 times. 240,000 XP for every single use, so you get that 3 times. That's like over 700k XP just from completing that quest. So there's level 79 agility just by using those tombs, which is pretty awesome. There's actually another task in Relica for getting level 80 agility. You need to do 1 lap of the Relica agility course, so I think I'll just smash that out, do that task, and then we'll be flying in the Isle points. Complete the Isle Hallow Scepter. I'm really bad at that, kept getting hit by all the darts. It's also like 4 tasks, so definitely worth a wee trip over there. Have a look at those points though, 19,970. One more task and we are over 20,000 points on the league. Actually found a pair of Bandos boots sitting in my bank that I didn't equip whenever I got them earlier on in the video. That's a 250 point task that I just like forgot about. I think if I had got any other Bandos items, I would have still got the points though, because just equip any piece of Bandos, it's not specifically the boots. But yeah, pretty awesome. There's over 20,000 points on the account now. Speaking of Bandos items, have a look at this. We headed back over. We actually went a wee bit dry here in our first Bandos item. It took us over 100 kills, but have a look at this for the perfect item. We've been rocking Obsidian legs for the past few days, and we got Bandos Tassets, which is a massive upgrade. Obsidian only have +1 strength bonus, but they actually have really low magic defense and really low range defense, so we're just getting completely wrecked at the Bandos room, whereas Bandos Tassets have really high range defense, higher strength bonus, and really high stats in pretty much everything. This will be our best in slot legs for the rest of the leagues, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, massive upgrade on the account. Gonna do something a wee bit strange here. I've sold all my obsidian items, bought loads of regular gems to train my crafting up, but I'm actually going to buy an onyx here. And you might be thinking Fury, has to be a Fury, your first onyx. I'm actually going to make myself a regen bracelet. It's actually insane in the leagues, because with the melee relic you get 4 times HP regen. If you stack that with a regain bracelet and rapid heal, you can heal like 16 HP per minute, which is crazy. Normally you only get like 1 per minute, so it's 16 times better if you stack all 3 of those things. I'm also rocking the iron gloves, so regen bracelet's going to be a big upgrade. We'll come back here later on and get ourselves a Fury, but for now we're going with the regen bracelet. I didn't actually train all the way up in crafting. I got loads of these mushrooms when I was doing Fossil Island woodcutting, and you can make these mushroom pies that give you a +4 crafting boost, and they're pretty easy to make. So there it is, onyx bracelet on the account. We have been splashing a wee bit while we've been editing, so our magic level is really high already, so we'll have no problem enchanting this thing. You need level 87 magic, but we're already 90+, so yeah, no problems at all. And there it is, boys, regen bracelet on the account, +5 strength bonus higher than our previous gloves, but the HP regain on this thing is just going to be pretty crazy with all the bossing and all. So yeah, big upgrade. We will get a Fury pretty soon, but I'm pretty happy with that one. Here it is, boys, our last kill at Bandos for a while, and we got the Bandos chestplate. The regen bracelet is so much nicer. I'm regenning like 4 to 6 HP every fight, which doesn't sound like a lot, but these fights are super quick. But have a look at that, full Bandos on the account, massive upgrades already. Still nowhere near finished, but that is pretty sweet. We do have the boots as well, and there's a 500 point task for equipping the full set, you know, the boots, the legs and the tasset, so we'll get that going. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to Bandos later on in the leagues to get myself a hilt. We didn't get lucky in the hilt. We did get a crazy amount of shards though, because I'm killing so many minions. We've got every single shard multiple times. I got so many that I started alching them for 150k for each piece, which is pretty awesome. Once we get a hilt, we'll just be instantly able to make a god sword, which is going to be pretty cool. And here it is, our first master task on the account has been completed. 500 points for one task. The first day it took me ages to get up to 1500 points, but now it's just one task, quarter of the way there. Pretty awesome. Gonna smash out a bit more bosses. I think I might go over and try Cerberus. I've actually never fought him before in RuneScape, so it'll be pretty cool to try him out for the first time. Never had this high Slayer. We're like 97 Slayer already in the count. I think I will get 99 Slayer, and that's pretty quick. But yeah, I'm gonna go get a Hellhound task. We're gonna head over and take on Cerberus. Oh, there it is, 105k C, and we got the Bagasian crystal. If we ever get a set of ranger boots, we'll be able to make ourselves some pegs. I don't think we will get rangers because clues are pretty awful in the leagues. We have went a tiny bit dry there because they're 1 in 512, but they're 3 times more likely in the leagues, and there is 3 of the crystals, so you should be seeing a crystal every like 50 or 60 kc, so just over twice the drop rate for our first one, but that's not too bad. Cerb is pretty hard. The first like 20 kills I was getting wrecked. I was dying all the time to the ghosts, but then I seen some dude like in killing Cerb here, and when the ghosts appeared, these 3 ghosts that completely wreck you if you don't pray correctly against them, when they appear, this dude teleported out of the room and then recalled back in, and it is so good. Have a look at this. So I built a house altar, you know, in my player owned house. Whenever the ghosts appear, just teleport over. They like drain all your prayer, you run out, run over to my altar, renew my prayer, and then teleport back into the room, and the ghosts are completely skipped. It just makes Cerberus so much easier, way nicer to kill because you don't need to worry about those ghosts, and then you just finish him off. The kills are pretty slow because he's like 600 HP or something, so it is taking about a minute per kill, but hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get this crystal. Oh, we've been at Cerberus for days. I'm just getting so tired. I'm just gonna have to have a little nap here, a little sleep. Oh, just a little sleep. Oh hey Clifford, do you think I could have that primordial crystal right there if you aren't using it? What do you think, boy? Can I have that crystal? Yeah? I can have it? Seriously?
Haha, you can't have it unless you beat me 472 times.
I hate you, Clifford, you're such There it is, boys, 99 Slayer coming in on the account, pretty awesome. There is our first Eternal Crystal of the grind, our first Smouldering Stone of the grind, our second Smouldering Stone of the grind. There's our third Smouldering Stone of the grind. There's our first Jar of Souls, a 1 in 2000 drop that is not buffed in the leagues or anything. We managed to get that. There's our second Pegasian, our fifth stone, fifth Smouldering Stone on the grind. There is our second Jar of Souls. They're 1 in 2000 and I got 2 of them before I got my old prims. Oh boys, it's finally over. 3 days, 472 kills, 11 crystals. That's our 11th crystal. 2 Jars of Souls. Like, what is my luck in this game? Almost 3 times over the drop rate. That's almost the normal drop rate in the real version of the game. But we finally got the prims. That is so good. I can finally put these onto the dragon boots. Get a wee bit of runecraft and XP, but most importantly, have the best melee boots in the game. Oh, it's so good to have that grind out of the way. I can finally do something else after spending 3 days at that big red dog. Whew. Let's go. There was 2 big upgrades during that grind. In the morning when I was AFK and I headed over to the Ballistic Yokes, Ballistic Knights, and I managed to get the jaw on my second superior. Super lucky there because it's actually a 1 in 333. It's 1 in 1000 on task in the real version of the game, but 3 times more likely in league, so 1 in 333. We managed to get off our second superior, which is awesome. We can now head over to the Barb, chat to him, and be able to make the Neat as Not face guard. We also got enough money in that Cerberus grind to get ourselves an Amulet of Fury that's there in the inventory, so some massive upgrades during that grind. But that's not the big one. We've still got one more thing to show you guys before we wrap this video up. Have a look at this. First of all, have a look at this for efficiency. Actually, it's just insane. You lure Saradomin, who's like a really tanky, beastly God Wars boss, into the south minion, deal over half of her HP in about 10 seconds, then you lure her to the north side, do the exact same thing with this other minion. We can kill one of the hardest God Wars dungeon bosses in about 20 to 25 seconds over and over and over. It's just crazy how good this relic is if you use it right. It does require a wee bit of like working out where to stand and how to lure stuff, but have a look at this for a kill. Killed her in like 20 seconds and we got the best item at Zara on KC 53. We did not go dry in this one, we actually went super under the drop rate, but that is awesome. We already have all of the blade shards from the Bandos grind, so we can now make a Saradomin Godsword, which is awesome. I don't have the like lifesteal of that top tier 6 relic that most people went for. What I'm going to be going for is a Blood Fury for super high heals and the Saradomin Godsword, so that's just going to be pretty awesome. We had to smash out a few smithing levels, but there it is. We've created... No? There it is? No? Oh, you're using the anvil. There we go. Godsword blade has been created. We can now attach it to... Yeah, there we go. We can attach it to the hilt. We have got a Saradomin Godsword. That is awesome. Have a look at us looking like a bit of a beast. Oh, boys. Have a look at that. Actually, you know what? Go back to the start of this video and look at the gear then compared to what we have got. Now, we have achieved some massive stuff in this episode. We actually got a Berserker ring, but I can't find the clip for it. It's +4 strength, so we have the best in slot ring, boots, regain bracelet, full bandos, a fury. We do need to get a blood shard, we'll do that in the next episode. Saradomin Godsword, which is just awesome. The face guard, and we took a Gnar offer fire cape completion time. We're going to be smashing a bit more time off that in the next episode. But how about that one for gains? Pretty massive. Really looking forward to the next few episodes. We're going to be smashing some Theatre of Blood. I've actually never done Theatre of Blood before properly. I've got one KC in the main game, but it was like a really hard carry from Ingus and some of the boys that are really good at Theatre of Blood. So we're going to be learning some Theatre of Blood, trying to complete that. We'll see how that goes. What else do I need to do? Yeah, we're going to try the Inferno as well. I've got 0 KC in the Inferno, so that's going to be pretty interesting. If you enjoyed this video, hit all them buttons below, and I will catch you guys in the next one very soon. Take it easy. Bye. Oh, baby. That'll do me.